What up YouTube? The Late Bloomer here. Today we're going to be talking about the Liftex Travis Rice Pro. We're in the parking lot here at Canyons, spent all day on this, and we're going to talk about some of the things I like or didn't like. So we'll start off, obviously it's a Liftex because it's Travis Rice's Pro model. It has their C2 camber. So what that is, if you're not familiar with the Liftex, is they have camber under each foot with a moderate amount of rocker between your foot, and then you got rockers out in the tip. So the camber zones are kind of neat because you can load up each camber spot under the foot and use that to pop off of, and but because there's enough rocker in between the feet, it's really easy to like swivel and sizzle around. But yeah, it's a pretty fun board. Surprisingly, as far as Liftex and like more rocker dominant boards go, I was impressed with how much pop it had and how stiff it was. I mean, obviously it's Travis Rice's board, like he's a pretty big dude and he sends pretty hard, so he's gonna need a stiff board, so that made sense. But I'm a bigger guy, so I actually enjoyed it. I don't usually enjoy rocker dominant boards because they do feel too loose and like squiggly, but this one felt pretty good. It has Liftex patented Magna traction, so if you look down the edge of that, you can see that there's not just one, not just two or three, but there's probably 5 or 6 contact points along that edge. And what that does is multiple points of contact is going to help you dig not just your outer contact points, it's going to help you dig the whole side cut of that board into the snow so that you can be engaged. And it works, I'm telling you, on ice and stuff. I wasn't having a problem. My wife was riding a different board and she was slipping all over the place. So that is something to keep in mind. But yeah, I think this board is really fun. I had a great time on it, and who's it gonna be for? It's gonna be for the person who prefers that rocker dominant feeling but still wants to go hard. So, or just a bigger person that wants a more rocker dominant board. I wouldn't suggest this for like the skinny little beginner that like can't totally manipulate the board. It's gonna need to be someone that kind of knows what they're doing. But at the same time, it doesn't need to be like a super pro. You don't necessarily have to be Travis Rice to ride this board. It is a pretty user-friendly board, and it can go really, really fast. You can point it if it feels for a rockered board. It's probably one of the most stable rockered boards I've ridden, like at high speeds. Jumping, again, it's kind of fun because I forgot how much easier it is to engage like a rocker dominant board. Like ollieing and stuff is super quick and easy. You don't have to like put as much work into it. It gets you up there. I think anything small, medium, big, this thing's gonna be able to handle the jumps. Jibbing on it's pretty fun. Like I said, board slides are a little weird because I haven't board slid something that is rocker dominant between the feet, so you have to kind of, it naturally wants to push you more to like one foot or the other. You can't really board slide right in the middle, but it board slides well. It presses really good. You just got to get your weight over that sweet spot in the nose and tail, and it presses like a dream. But yeah, so that is pretty much it for the board. Let me know if I missed anything in the comments. Let's have a conversation. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Are you going to get this board? Do you have this board? Yeah, let me know. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and turn those notifications on in the comments.